Today is a very special day.
No, it isn't.
Get your hopes up. Send your soaps up.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be awesome. You're great mood ring. We've got that way.
It's gonna be great.
We love to play possum. And everybody you know is really into this show. Platform heels on, disco night.
Your lipstick's smudged, but you still look nice.
Don't you know we can give you anything but for night out to calibrate your moody ring?
Do you ever get the feeling that the imaginary is more realistic than reality itself?
Yes. And then how can one's consciousness distinguish actuality from a simulation? Popular TV programs like Grave Mood Rings are perfect examples of hyper-reality. Viscount Viscount is more real than the actor behind the glitz. The Viscount is handsome and charming and funny, which creates an emotional attachment for viewers. They begin to feel that the Viscount is the real person, merely pretending to be an actor in spare moments when there's nothing else to do. You may laugh, but we're dead serious. Emotional attachments are stronger than the intellect. Additionally, Grave Mood Rings isn't merely an alternative reality, but one that seems more real, or as we called it, hyper-real. Our pretend people were chosen for our looks and have entire teams of writers and comics feeding our lines. We have squads of makeup and wardrobe people dressing us and primping us every 10 minutes. We have crews of decorators designing our sets and phalanxes of other writers creating interesting backstories of us. If we do anything wrong, it can be edited out. Real life and real people can't compete with that.
Well, mustn't there be quite the let down after the actors are done filming?
For the actors, one moment everything is scripted and edited, coiffed and curated, and they're interacting only with the most beautiful and talented thespians. The next moment, poof, the lights are out and they're back in the alleyways dealing with the riffraff of a broken modern society. And it's even worse at home. What flies on a sitcom and what flies in real life are two different things. The same people who find Viscount Viscount infinitely charming on TV would quickly tire of the stick in real life. On TV, it's amusing to see someone larger than life, someone exhibiting talent. But in real life, it's just considered obnoxious. People really don't want to see a performance unless they've paid in advance. In the real world, equality is the thing. So someone like Viscount Viscount is expected to pull it way back. Anything more than a tame joke or two would be considered showing off.
And why exactly is that?
Well, we think it's because if you're in the audience for a Grave Mood Ring show, you aren't comparing yourself to an actor. You're just laughing at Viscount Viscount, who's no threat to you. But if you were actually in the same room with the actor in a social setting, it's a whole new ballgame. Suddenly you're faced with a real guy who may steal attention away from you, horn in on your date, or make you feel inferior. You aren't going to feel inferior to the Viscount, but in the same room you may feel inferior to the actor. So in the modern world, it's the actor's job to make sure that doesn't happen. He has to pull it way back where everyone in the room hates him. The actor is in a no-win situation. He got famous by not being like everyone else, but when he's off stage, he's expected to be like everyone else. It's a perfect recipe for mental imbalance.
Mental imbalance? Yes.
In olden times, listening to Barry Manilow sing once in a while was a treat. But imagine if you lived with Barry. Listening to him practice 2 or 3 hours a day would get old fast. It wouldn't be long before you wanted to bite him every time you heard at the Copa Cabana. Same thing if you lived with Liberace, listening to him tickle the ivory 6 hours a day. Ourselves, who are great in 5-minute stretches, might drive one crazy after a few hours. Talented people are impressive in small doses, but in larger doses, they're like too many haunted donuts. You just feel sick. Talents have to deal with others not coming near them.
Ah, yes, the proverbial 10-foot pole. Tell me, how many donuts can one spear with a 10-foot pole?
We don't know. How many?
Your guess is as good as mine. In a profession where we deal with the supernatural daily, we oddly know very little about haunted donuts. I've been your dark showman, and I really am in a dark place right now. Except for that light over there. Yeah. Anyway, ta-ta.
Oh, these teeth are flying out of my mouth today.